What's cracking, guys? Omar Isuf here, back with another video. It's a beautiful day, the sun is here, summer is upon us, and I want to talk today about one of the biggest myths when it comes to training, and that is that you can only, or that you should only train a muscle group on the day that you dedicate towards that muscle group. So if you have a body part split and you do chest on one day, you do back on another day, you do maybe arms, shoulders, legs, whatever, you have a different body part for every single day. You should not train chest on your leg day. You should not train legs when you're doing back. You need to keep them separated because you need to plan out your training. Or if you do upper lower split, you can't do squats on your upper body day. It's nonsensical. There's going to be no reason to do it. There's going to be no positives. If anything, it's just going to fatigue you too much and it's going to take away from the rest of your workout. I want to counter that, and I actually want to put forth the notion that if you want to improve, and this is more specific to intermediate lifters, and we're going to talk about it when it comes to strength, and we're going to talk about it when it comes to hypertrophy, you can only do so much in any given workout. And if you want to specifically increase either a particular muscle group or lift, training it, as we know, more frequently is important, and sneaking it in around other workouts that are not designed specifically to enhance that particular area, I think is very effective. Here's what I mean. Recently, I squatted 495 high bar. Felt great. Guess how many times I was squatting per week? Once? Twice? 3 times? Wrong. 4 times per week. And for those that will get confused by some of the numbers, I'll just give you a brief rundown. Something like a DUP, daily undulating periodization, where every single week the different workouts will have different rep ranges and different intensities, so you're not training the same quality. You might do a single and then do a back down for your first workout, where you do a 5x5 and that's heavier. Then another day you do a 3x6, and still yet once another day it'd be like a 3x12. But I was squatting 4 times a week. So what did that mean? Was I doing legs 4 times per week? No, but I was squatting 4 times per week. So on the day that I was doing upper body, I was doing my push workout, which was chest, triceps, and delts, I would actually open up with front squats. And this is very effective because in any single workout, you can only train a particular quality so much. We know this, right? If I was to right now say to you guys, all right, let's have a killer back workout and train your back really hard. Well, probably by the 5th or 6th movement, you'd really get fatigued. You'd already have accumulated too much fatigue in that workout. The weight would have to be light, you'd be sweating, you'd be using weight that if you're fresh, you wouldn't really be using at all. You'd be using likely twice that amount of weight. So your acute workouts, when you spread them out throughout the week, are increased, but you can't do this with every single muscle group. It's not like you're going to be training full body 6 or 7 times per week. This is where the intermediate distinction needs to be made. For strength athletes that want to increase a particular lift, I think increasing the frequency and starting whatever day you're doing. So once again, even if it's an upper body day, if you want to increase your squat, you open up with the squat. So I think frequency is important because it means the workout from an acute standpoint, what you can do in that particular session will be better. The same logic applies essentially, and most people it's not feasible, but I like the idea, would be training twice per day, where you split up the volume, so 50% in the morning, 50% in the evening, or maybe 60-40, and then that way, the actual 60% that you do in that morning workout, you're more focused, you're more alert, you can have more energy in that particular session. So I don't believe in these long, strenuous sessions where you try and fit everything in and you only train a body part 1 time per week. I believe in spreading out that volume. So for a strength athlete, this means if you want to bring up a particular lift, yeah, squat on your bench day. Or if you're a bench bro, bench when you're doing deadlifts, bench on your pull day, just do it beforehand. The same can be said once again when it comes to hypertrophy. One of the biggest successes I've had recently has been my back, making it thicker and making it wider. And to do that, I did a lot of pull-ups and I spread out my back volume. No longer was I doing just 2 pull workouts, right? So I wasn't just doing it on, I think it would be Tuesday and Saturday. I was doing pull-ups 4 times per week. My total volume increased. But how do you fit in that increased volume if we only kept it to those 2 days? So some people are like, man, I ain't spreading out my volume. Well, guess what? You're giving up some gains, because if you take that volume that you need, the necessary amount in order to provide that stimulus, that hypertrophic stimulus, in 2 workouts, man, by the end of those workouts, you're really going to be tired, and the quality of those last movements are going to suffer. So I've always been a bigger fan of increased frequency, but this is a more specific, targeted way. So for strength athletes, what you want to do is pick a particular lift. If you're intermediate and above, train it 3 to 4 times per week, making sure the rest of your volume stays the same, so you're maintaining your other lifts, and you should notice that one movement really go up. Or once again, as an intermediate lifter, you're like, you know what, man, it is summer like myself, maybe I want to work on my biceps or my triceps. You train them more frequently. That means you're doing triceps before you do your leg day, or whatever the movement. Hey man, if it's your hamstrings on your pull day, doesn't matter, but you fit in then additional volume. So I think from an acute standpoint, each session will be better. As such, you could put in more effort and your recoverability will go up, because once again, there's a certain threshold. We need a minimum amount of work when it comes to hypertrophy. So, you know, theoretically, if you just decide to do 1 set every day of back, that's not sufficient. There's a minimum amount, so you need to do at least several sets, and every single body part is a little different, but get a good training effect. And you know this, training a little bit, you feel by the end, yeah, you know, I feel the muscle being worked, I feel a little bit fatigued. You don't want too much where by the end of it, it's, man, I'm gonna be really sore the next day, the next workout suffers. There's that sweet spot that you wanna hit. So I personally think taking that approach, the DUP approach, which has been a popular word to phrase it, of doing various sets, reps, and intensities throughout the week, is important, and you should be selective with the movements that you do it, and only take one particular muscle group or one movement while you do this, and you will reap the rewards. Anyways, just thought I'd make this video because I saw too much rigidity when it comes to programming sometimes, and some of these concepts getting thrown around and people don't know how to apply them. I want to make all my videos as applicable as possible, so for the person on the other side that's thinking to themselves, shit, it is summer, you know what? I want to fit into that tank top. There you go. May you be blessed with gains. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the damn video. I'm looking right at you. And like the damn video. I'll see all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace.
Eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your fucking vegetables.